Hello. Welcome to a world that's blank where everything is blank and we like to get into some blanks, so let's fill in some blanks. I just got done watching Resident Evil off the Netflix series. Overall, I like the show. I like how everything pretty much just keeps moving in, but I did have a slight annoyance in all of this, and I do mean an annoyance. A young Jade Wesker was annoying as heck to me. Almost every single situation that involved her family in that gosh darn environment was her fault. Literally. And overall, the information that she uncovered, I guess you could say it gave you closure, which it kind of didn't. It seemed like it just made them more insecure, made them more, wary, fearful. Like, the information they uncovered did not benefit them in any way at all. I don't know if it's because they had like a slight hero complex or something. I don't know. It didn't help. Not none bit. One example of what she did, of what Jade Wesker, young Jade Wesker did was a couple of things. You got the incident with the dog, the incident with the reporter, incident with the hacking, the incident with the lab. Everything in that TV series, that Netflix series, it all stems right back to Jade. You know what I'm saying? Jade gets part blame for the dog incident because it was both of the sisters' fault for even going in there. I don't even know what possessed them to go in there, but the only reason why I think they even made light of the whole situation is just simply because their father worked there, and Billy, the only person who actually was on the side, got to see the lighter side of the stuff. But it's both their faults, because it's like none of them had enough sense to tell the other person, like, maybe we shouldn't do this. But I guess they wanted to be a little young activist. So boom, sister's bitten now, infected. So there's that. Part blame for that one, right? Second one. Now you caught up with this whole Raccoon City mess. You reach out to a reporter. Reporter gets all up in your biz. And at this point, you're nearing the end. And, apparently your sister wants to go to a party where she literally could have bitten anyone, which would have made the situation even worse. Because it wasn't guaranteed. She could have bitten anyone. As soon as you get there, your little crush shows up. You leave her alone. Which they made it evident. Like, straight up. This is just to cut to the end of it. So, all of this is really spoilers, but just to cut to the end of it. Billy's evil now. But what she said was all facts. It's literally the Jade show. Everything she did is her own fault. And then it's like, it toned down when she got older. But she still goes and fucks some shit up. She brought a zombie, bro, onto their little sacred haven. And it killed one of their friends' girl. It killed one of her friends. She don't know how to stop. Like, the only difference between adult Jade and young Jade is that adult Jade information was actually beneficial. She just happened to fuck up. She happened to mess up. But young Jade, everything that she did, all the information she acquired, didn't even really help. It probably even set the father setback because, like, let's put it like this. In my own opinion, if she didn't go snooping in that lab, the father could have literally probably came up with a cure to help save the daughter, but everything is burnt now. Everything's up in smokes now, but she can't even see all of that situation. Like your father's a scientist, bro. Like what can you do at your age other than just find information that doesn't really benefit you? And you're not getting closure at all. And actually, you're just trying to find more. You're just trying to find a reason to really hate your father. That's literally how I see it. Everything that was done was literally just trying to find a reason to hate her father more than she already did. At the beginning, it was unjustified. Well, slightly unjustified. He was a father that wasn't around, really. He's doing his best, but at the same time, he works at like he works for Umbrella. That's like a really top organization that's going to require you to be away from your family. And he's a single parent at that, so it's like, he ain't really there. He ain't really around. So, I can understand that, but all that extra stuff that came in later, yeah, nah. That was straight up unjustified. Unjustified hate at that point. And it just caused more damage further along. There was nothing else. There was literally nothing else for you to do. And you lost everyone. So not only did everything was literally like a chronological buildup of just events ready to just pile onto each other. That led to that final moment of where father had to sacrifice himself, and all that extra stuff just came down. Literally, it was a domino effect because it all started with the dog. The dog was literally the trigger for all of this mess. The second trigger was the reporter. It's young Jade Wesker's fault for all that stuff. That has to do with her family. Straight up all that. And her friend / crush. All of that. All of it. I'm blaming it all on her. Other than that, the show is really good. I like older Jade Wesker now. She's more mellowed out and stuff. And I know I'm really late. I don't even know if this show has been canceled or if it's still ongoing. But if it is ongoing, I hope they come out with another season. Young Jade Wesker just got on my nerve. That's all that is. I'm out.